Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. Reigning MotoGP World Champion Jorge Martín has officially unveiled his new bike, complete with the prestigious number 1. At the Aprilia team presentation, Martín shared his pride and motivation in wearing the number that symbolizes his hard-fought journey to the top of the sport. Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola has urged MotoGP to take action following KTM's financial crisis, which has raised questions about the sport's economic structure. With KTM's potential withdrawal looming, Rivola believes MotoGP must reevaluate its costs to ensure the championship's future stability. The highly anticipated partnership between Marc Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia officially began today as the new Ducati Lenovo teammates shared their first day together in Bologna. Marked by a symbolic handshake, their alliance is already sparking excitement and speculation about the dynamics inside MotoGP's most formidable garage. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Although speculation surrounded Jorge Martín's decision to sport the number 1 on his bike, it wasn't confirmed until the official Aprilia team presentation. Appearing in his new factory colors, Martín was clearly excited to embrace this new chapter in his career. The world champion reflected on his transition to Aprilia, comparing it to the excitement of starting a new school year. When asked about his choice to wear the number 1, Martín didn't hesitate to express how meaningful it was. "It was really nice for me to be here. It was like the first day of school at this factory. It's a dream come true. I think I'm in the right place. The visit went really well, and I feel like I'm part of the family now. I think we'll be a good group with great potential, so we'll see. I wear the number 1 everywhere. Yes, I am very proud of it. I had no doubts. I really wanted to put this number 1 on my plate because it is something I have fought for all my life. Once I became world champion, I had to put the number 1 on this fantastic bike. I hope we can feel even more motivated with this number and take this bike to the highest points." Quote from Martín. Jorge Martín also shared insights into the design of his number and the significance it holds. The number 1 prominently features his traditional number 89 and 2 stars, representing his world championship victories in Moto3 and MotoGP. "Of course, my number has always been 89 in MotoGP, and that's why I wanted to keep it within the 1. The 2 stars are because I have been world champion twice, in Moto3 and MotoGP. I hope to be able to add more stars in the future." With the RSGP 25 unveiled, the Aprilia team looks ahead to a season filled with high expectations. Martín's confidence in the team and his bike is palpable, as he aims to continue his winning momentum. One of the key storylines for Aprilia in 2025 is the pairing of Jorge Martín with Marco Bezzecchi. Despite a history of rivalry, Martín remains optimistic about their partnership and its potential to propel the team forward. "I am happy to have Marco at my side. As I said, in 2018 we were adversaries, we fought until the end practically. Afterwards, things did not go so well, but now it is different. It is very good for Aprilia, for the team, that we work together and that we are good together. All this to move forward. I wish him the best because if things go well for him, it will mean that they go well for me too." This collaboration marks a significant step for Aprilia, as both riders aim to push each other and the team to greater heights. Jorge Martín's choice to wear the number 1 symbolizes his journey to the pinnacle of MotoGP and his drive to continue building his legacy. With a promising partnership alongside Marco Bezzecchi in a competitive RSGP 25, the 2025 season is set to be a thrilling chapter for Martín and the Aprilia team. KTM is currently navigating a financial crisis that has forced the brand into self-administration to avoid bankruptcy. While optimism remains for new investments to stabilize the situation, the Austrian manufacturer has planned a withdrawal from MotoGP in 2026 as part of its cost-saving measures. This development marks a significant challenge for MotoGP, particularly as it approaches a new contract cycle with manufacturers in 2027. Losing KTM would make it the second manufacturer to exit the championship in recent years, following Suzuki's departure at the end of 2022. Speaking at Aprilia's team launch in Milan, Rivola emphasized the importance of addressing the economic demands of competing in MotoGP. Rivola highlighted that while the series provides an unparalleled spectacle, the financial strain on manufacturers threatens its long-term sustainability. It's one of my never-ending discussions with Dorna CEO Carmelo Ezpeleta and the MotoGP environment. I still believe that our sport, our business, is a bit too expensive. And I think we don't need really that much to provide a good show. We have aircraft on two wheels. The warning that we got from KTM's situation shouldn't be taken like okay, it's bad luck. I think we should do something, and I hope for the next 5-year contract with MotoGP, we will discuss it again. Quote from Rivola. Despite KTM's financial woes, Rivola remains hopeful that the manufacturer will not leave MotoGP, emphasizing its importance to the championship. Rivola also noted the lack of return MotoGP receives for the quality of its product and suggested Liberty Media, known for revitalizing Formula One, could bring similar success to the championship. I don't think we will lose KTM. And I think the championship needs KTM. It's time to deliver good news to MotoGP because we provide, I think, the best show ever. I would be very keen to see Liberty involved because the Americans are generally good at internal marketing, according to what they did in F1. It looks like they have a sort of magic touch, and we need that magic touch in MotoGP. It's a beautiful sport, and the riders are sort of superheroes. And we need to show to the world what they are. Rivola concluded. Liberty Media's €4.2 billion acquisition of MotoGP promoter Dorna Sports, announced last year, has been delayed due to an EU regulatory probe. However, both parties remain confident that the deal will gain approval, which could open the door to transformative changes for the sport. With KTM's financial crisis serving as a wake-up call, MotoGP faces a crucial juncture in its evolution. Aprilia's Massimo Rivola has called for urgent action to ensure the championship remains sustainable and continues to thrive on the global stage. Ducati has labeled this occasion as the first day of school, and it certainly feels like a fresh start for the reigning Constructors' Champions. Images released by Ducati during Aprilia's launch event revealed the first meeting between their star rider duo, Marc Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia. While the handshake between the two champions set a cordial tone, many wonder how long the harmony will last in a garage brimming with ambition. Both riders have their sights set on reclaiming the MotoGP title, currently held by Jorge Martín, who was forced to leave Ducati's fold after their decision to sign Marquez. Marc Marquez's move to Ducati marks a shift in the manufacturer's philosophy. Known for nurturing young talent from within their ranks, Ducati made an exception for the 8-time world champion, who impressed on Gresini's year-old Ducati last season. Marc showed his genius and determination last year, making it impossible for us to ignore him. He's a game-changer for Ducati. Quote from Ducati Insider. The GP25, the factory-spec Ducati that both Marquez and Bagnaia will ride this season, is widely regarded as the best bike on the grid, adding even more intrigue to their partnership. Despite their handshake, the competitive fire in both Marquez and Bagnaia is sure to make this partnership one of MotoGP's most scrutinized. Ducati has never before faced a situation like this, with two riders of such immense stature vying for supremacy in the same garage. Ducati's biggest challenge won't just be winning races, it'll be managing the tension between Marquez and Bagnaia. Both are alpha riders, and when the championship heats up, things could get explosive. Quote from MotoGP analyst by Crash. The departure of Jorge Martín to Aprilia and Bagnaia's previous harmonious relationship with Enea Bastianini underscore how different this dynamic could be. With both riders capable of dominating, clashes on track or behind closed doors may be inevitable. Marquez and Bagnaia will now turn their attention to preseason testing, where they'll aim to fine-tune the GP25 for the challenges ahead. Meanwhile, VR46's Fabio Di Giannantonio, also riding a factory-spec Ducati, could play a key role in the constructors' battle. For Ducati, the goal is clear: to reclaim the Riders' Championship and solidify their dominance in MotoGP. However, the pressure to keep their star riders content while delivering results might be as daunting as the competition on track. The Marquez Bagnaia era at Ducati has officially begun, and with it comes the promise of thrilling battles and potential fireworks. Will their partnership propel Ducati to new heights or unravel under the weight of rivalry? The 2025 MotoGP season is shaping up to be one for the ages. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you on the next video.